Good afternoon and welcome to the Victoria Advocate. I'm Managing Editor Becky Cooper. Chris Cobbler is in a meeting and Tony Valandrin will be joining us soon. With me at the table is
J.R. Ortega, Copy Desk Chief.
And behind the camera,
Thomas Martinez, Digital Editor Extraordinary.
let Thomas know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you know the answer to our trivia question. The trivia question today is, who was the first woman to successfully swim across the English Channel?
Oh, what was her name?
Does it start with Dorothy? Emily?
Mm-mm.
Lisa?
Mm-mm.
Who is Becky Cooper?
That's a laugh in the
I
head.
knew this one.
I can't remember. I was thinking it was going to be something about planes. I was like, Amelia Earhart.
Mm-hmm. Y'all think about it. We'll come back to it. I don't know the
I can't
name,
remember
so
her name.
I don't keep up with swimmers unless they're Michael Phelps, and it's pretty amazing.
I always wanted to swim the English Channel.
That would be cold.
I
I wonder how long it took this person, this woman.
Does it say?
She completed the journey faster than all the men who had previously swam the channel. It doesn't say how long it took her though. It happened in 1926, if that helps you.
1926.
You get your history.
can't think.
Don't be googling it over
No,
there.
I'm not.
Okay, so while y'all think about that, we have two stories that could possibly be centerpiece tomorrow. One is about two sets of sisters, not nuns, but sisters, siblings, who are now teachers at Nazareth Academy. One pair are graduates of Nazareth Academy. The other pair are graduates of OLV, Our Lady of Victory, the rival school across town. So Amber has that feature story.
Did they know each other growing up?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure they did. They probably competed against each other in scholastic type stuff or volleyball or whatever.
Now they make up for the teaching staff.
Mm-hmm. That's half the staff probably.
Yeah.
Here's a little known trivia. I have an aunt. It would be my dad's youngest sister, or next to youngest sister. Anyway, when she was in school age, my grandparents would bus her or put her on the train and send her to Nazareth Academy from Brazoria County to Nazareth Academy.
Jeez.
That's a long way.
Yeah, so she'd go home on weekends. So,
Oh, she would stay here during the week?
yeah, because they had dorms back then.
Oh.
So, and then she sent her kids to Catholic school in Houston. So, just I don't know if any of her grandkids went to Catholic school or not. But
It's like dorms for children back then?
I think the convent was partially convent and partially dorms or something. I don't remember exactly, or the dorms may have been torn down already. I don't know. I don't remember, but Aunt Cecilia would tell us about it every once in a while. Okay, and then we also have the story we held from yesterday about the impact of the Guadalupe Bridge rebuilding on State Highway 72. What's it going to mean to travelers going around in that area? Marina has a story about Skip Kaup, K-A-U-P, who's the executive director of the Port of Victoria, is planning to retire. We have Citizens Board meeting from this morning. They have adjusted their indigent, is it called indigent or?
Indigent care?
It's a policy in which if you need assistance, helping you pay. It's not indigent care, it's something else. But they adjusted that to make it easier to verify you need the assistance. Animal Control Mural, which we've held for a couple days, which we may hold another day. We'll have Regional Roundup and our Life on the Farm photo promotion. We have 2 livestock shows this weekend, one in Hallettsville and one in Nordheim. We'll advance those. We have a story about a Goliad man being indicted. He's accused of borrowing tens of thousands of dollars from an elderly Goliad couple. And after the husband died, he refused to pay it back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of wrong.
That's
Major wrong, actually. And then Victoria Sheriff's Office busted up a meth ring, arrested, I think John said 5 people, and got some guns, some money, and some drugs.
So was it really a ring? How extensive was it?
I don't know. I'm just saying what he's, but we can check into how extensive it was.
You just hear the cliches, or the
ring.
cliches are not really the whatever about. Oh, this is a big bus. This is a whole ring. I'd like to know what that means
There's like, yeah.
on Victoria standards, at least.
Yeah.
Was it the only ring in town? You know, and it's going to cripple the meth trade now. Or?
Yeah, because when I think of ring, I think like
The cartel?
the cartel. Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be just one little ring of many in Victoria, and it's not really going to make a difference. Or
Right.
I don't really know, but
Yeah,
I think
we
we
need
should
to
have
find-
some context
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, definitely. I'll talk to John about that. And then Victoria College has received a $1.5 million gift from the Johnson Foundation, which will go toward the college's proposed comprehensive student center, which, if I understand it correctly, they're going to combine the student services, the library services, and a couple other services to make it one center there on campus. So, should be a nice project. We're
Makes
getting
sense.
comments from the students, from the foundation, and from Victoria College. What else? Get out. We have 80 street party. I think it's Trinity School is putting on a fundraiser.
With the spasmatics, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the 31st.
Did you see Nicole's design? It looks really cool.
Yeah, and then a hairstylist, hair salon downtown, W&W Salon, is going to be doing 80s hairstyles, which should be fun. And so that's the design, right? They got their hair done up in 80s styles.
Yeah, it'll look cool.
So
Yeah, but they can't create a mullet when you don't have the hair to create a mullet.
that's true.
That'd be
This
the
is more
80s
like women's
hairstyle.
hairstyles, actually. Yeah.
I don't really know. Guys had poofy hair too in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Guys had afros or
It was like blown
perms.
back.
They had
Yeah.
It was like
perms,
blown back, but
all
like
that feathered look.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, feathered look too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted that feathered look so bad. My hair would never do it. That was the coolest thing ever. It's like I envied all the guys who had the feathered look.
You know they spent hours. A lot of hairspray. Several years ago when Pat Riley, the basketball coach, was in his prime, Gary grew his hair and made it look like Pat Riley's
Slicked
hair.
back?
Yeah. It's like, oh, Gary, you're just not Pat Riley.
shave it off.
But
I also remember everybody, both the guys and the girls, had combs in their back
oh
pockets.
yeah, oh yeah.
Can't tell you how many combs I pickpocketed in Catholic school.
Mm. Well, we had girls on our basketball team in high school who would even put the combs in their pockets when they're out there playing basketball. Coach said, "No, you got to take those out. Those are weapons." So, yeah, combs were important back then.
A lot of them were just those picks, man.
For their froze
Yeah.
or their permanents. And
Yeah. Good old days.
not anymore. What else? Get up. We have Allison Lacey's column. I don't know what the movie review is.
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen it, so maybe we'll be using one that's already he wrote earlier this week.
I don't know.
He wrote a good one earlier this week.
I don't see how he has time to watch all those movies. I really don't. But that's what he wants to do. So
Shoot, if I gotta call myself a real critic and gotta see all these movies ahead of time and stuff, I'd be pretty cool about it.
Standard items. Calendar. Most viewed. Poll question.
I got it to read somehow.
Siri,
Mm-hmm.
she could just do the budget meeting for
Right.
us.
What did I do?
That could be fun.
Let's try it.
No. On sports is our sports centerpiece. I don't know what the topic is. Mike is writing it. And in the world, I don't know what's going on.
Shit, let me see. I think we put it on there. Or Meredith put it
Oh,
on
there it is, yeah.
Top stories out of McAllen. It's a feature story. Let's see. Where is it? Feature story basically about the wall. President Donald Trump's push for the wall has triggered the longest government shutdown in history. And it's using a feature of someone who fled from El Salvador after her husband was attacked. What else? There was a death toll in a massive fire in an illegally tapped pipeline in Mexico has risen to 95.
You know,
Yeah, Yeah, 2 of those that were severely burned are from Galveston. I heard about this. Police in Austin say they've opened a hate crime investigation into a weekend attack that resulted in a gay couple being hospitalized.
Oh, they look jacked up, man.
Mhm.
I felt sorry for those 2 guys.
They left a bar I used to go to a lot, but that's weird
Just
for Austin because that area is pretty.
progressive.
I thought they were pretty liberal in Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah, even that street in general is very.
They're always gonna get some haters out there, man.
What
That's
else?
just wrong.
A feature story about a Houston police canine named T-Rex. He's helped catch more than 100 criminal suspects and has done explosives detection for major events at the Super Bowl and World Series games.
Wow.
That's the big stuff.
Oh shit! Here's the bag. The dog has bone cancer.
Oh.
Oh,
See, on these I have to
retired?
scroll all the way down, yeah.
There's a silver truck with rust on the passenger
so yeah,
side.
he's
I've tried 2
retired.
times. Driving around taking photos of people's homes. Last seen headed towards Aberdeen.
Some of these need just a lead. They give you like all this feature and then, oh, and by the way.
Yeah. Okay. The runaway emus, but we had that in the paper already, didn't we?
I think so.
I remember
I
reading it
feel like I
somewhere.
remember that.
Okay. Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
company rocket company Blue Origin has launched NASA experiments into space on a brief test flight.
Who do they have to get clearance to do that through? Because I'm imagining NASA just doesn't want a whole bunch of people sending stuff up in
Yeah.
the sky.
I'm sure they had to work with NASA and go through all sorts of red tape.
Well, from all the wind yesterday, the SpaceX port that's in Brownsville now knocked over a rocket. I mean, but they're right, like Brownsville's right on the coast. So it got really windy last night.
Yeah.
Apparently it knocked it over. I was like, that doesn't seem like it should be able to knock over a rocket.
No, that was some strong wind.
But I'm not sure the specifics on it.
I was listening to it rain last night. It started about 10:30, coming down really hard, and then I just heard whoosh. The wind came in, and it didn't let up. Okay, anything else?
Nope.
And in the world, government
More Trump
shutdown.
stuff, more Trump stuff.
Yeah. So, okay, before we close out, here is the question one more time. Who was the first woman to successfully swim across the English Channel?
Give me the first name.
Gertrude.
I thought I would get
Yeah,
it.
I don't think I know it then. I felt like I did at one point.
Gertrude Ederle. Ederle. Never heard of her. But it was in 1926. She did a faster time than all the men who had previously swam it before her. So with that tidbit of history, we're going to close for the day. We'll be back here tomorrow. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, let Tom know and he will pass them on to us. See you then.